So, some of you have seen the first video of me playing with lighters, right? You know, I just pop the metal piece off of this, the little guard that protects the fun switch, as I like to call it. This is the first lighter that I did that with. It's just a cheapo, not even a Bic. So, can't say can't go wrong with Bic, because this isn't a fucking Bic. But, see, I can still flamethrower with it, I think. Anyway, you get the point. I got a full lighter. Well, not full, but a lot more filled than this one. And it was a lot easier for me to pop the cap off of this one, I'm just gonna be honest. It was surprisingly easy. I just used like the edge of my thumbnail, and the last one I had to use the tip of a knife to get it off, just to get it started. But this one, I discovered something with this lighter that I haven't discovered with any other lighters yet. You turn this little part all the way up and over, and then, see? I didn't do this. I didn't rig this. I didn't tell it to do this. It's doing this on its own accord. Now, if anybody has a reason why this is doing this, please let me know, because I am genuinely curious. I don't know what the mechanism's doing to let it keep doing this, but it's you can hear the butane being released. And I think that every time I lift this off of its, this dial, I guess you could say. Every time I lift it off, see, because when I do it normally, it doesn't do it. Fuck, that burnt. But when it doesn't normally. But when you take this piece, lift it, and then turn it, you've got an Automatico flamethrower that may or may not blow up in your hand and your face. But that's the best thing about life. You never know what's gonna. For those of you unaware, this is the face I make when I believe I fucked up and I'm about to die. See? Like that. So, that was the dial. That was the lighter wheel that was on my lap. That just really burnt my finger. So what did we learn from this cheap, shitty knockoff wannabe Bill Nye, I guess we could say? Well, we learned that my hair really does look like shit after pulling it back and wearing a hat all day. And lighters can be fun to play with. They can be dangerous to play with. But at the end of the day, they can be fun to play with. They're definitely not for kids. They're definitely not for idiots like me. And they're definitely not for idiots like you. And I could say that, because I'm a genuine bona fide idiot. I managed to find the dial, or the striker, I guess that's the better way to call it, because the dial is what... Anyways, I found the striker. And it's still hot. Like, extremely hot. Not red hot, but enough to burn you on the surface if you put it in your hand for more than a second or two. I wish I was exaggerating. This little fucker burned the shit out of me. So, pretty sure this lighter's a goner. I'm gonna be 100% honest, I am a little too scared to play with it anymore, because it literally shot the fucking striker off of the lighter. I don't know if the fucking camera captured that, but if it did, yes. Yeah, just don't play with fire, guys. Come on.
Me right, I creep at night. Posse deep is how I creep. Me right on the beat, we get bumpy side out. Me pop